powers infinite, almost.
I don't know, because the only thing I remember from Bakugan is just how well the story was being told, how cool the characters were, and how hot Miura was.
Oh god. Actually, in the first part, Julie was actually pretty good looking.
Was Julie the one with the white hair?
Yeah, she had silver hair. That was.
She was the second hottest one there. Because okay, she was the first one when I saw the first series. She was pretty damn hot. But when Miura came on, she ranked out and Miura came up.
But don't forget Julie's little throw whenever she's pumped up. She just picks her leg, just like an actual baseball throw.
Yeah.
Like this, just throw, hit someone in the head, they fall. Bakugan dead. But other than that, it's has some twists and turns here and there when the story was there.
Yeah.
But Gundalian, that was.
I didn't see that series.
That was a new step in the different direction.
I couldn't bear watching that.
It was somewhat interesting. It just had plot twists there, man.
Yeah.
So recommend at least trying to watch it.
Like I will see.
But
oh my god! Speaking of which, enemies like that. Now that I think of it, there's another one. Zatch Bell.
Oh right.
You remember Zatch Bell?
I honestly I had the cards to prove it.
That anime was the shit back then.
Yes, When
I see it now, it's like it dated so badly, but it's still worth the watch.
The only reason you say it's dated because all the newest anime, looking at the animations of them so far and their stories.
Way back then, goddamn, it was so much cool. It was so cool to watch that when we were kids, but now that we research and actually get to like dig deeper into this kind of stuff, you see it, it's like, ooh,
that's some old school stuff. But I was finishing my spoiler here, but although they ended quite nicely, like a celebration party about everyone finally having some final clear through, no more fierce battles like enemies attacking anybody, just trying to destroy them, just final conclusion. And the best part on Dan's account, he doesn't really show up. He just gets on a boat and says, "I'm off to a new adventure," and let someone else take the spotlight.
Yeah,
that was his final cue. Which kind of, to me, was perfect in its own way. Since the only one he talked to was Marucha's butler, who I forget the name of. He is very old guy, nice mustache, some good back here. He just sends it off to a perfect note.
That's pretty cool. I remember finishing up the first series of Bakugan, and just knowing that what's their name? Dan and Julia?
No,
Julie?
Julie is silver hair. The blue hair is Runo. My bad. Runo and Dan actually...
like they hook up at the end. I love that. That was cute.
Yeah, that actually shows a new story as well. Like, the beginning of just...
yeah, they show the little, the relationship between each other.
Like, you would never see this in American. What?
You really don't.
Like, you can actually see the soul there.
Yeah, like, you can, but you really can't see that kind of love story in the cartoon here in the U.S.
Well, maybe Adventure Time, but that would just fuck it up later.
Yeah, but no, that's the thing. In Japan, that's like one of the main genres that they show. Here in the U.S., is like they try to make it so cutesy that
kids, action type of.
No, they make it so cutesy. It was like some kids won't get it at all. Like now, they're starting to show a lot more of that kind of stuff.
That's why into it.
Yeah, and that's why you have fans. But
that's
back
why
then,
everyone has fans.
Yeah, but back then, they really didn't show that kind of stuff. Even in the cartoon, when they do it, they try to make it as
cutesy, childlike as possible, where the main
character, that and humanly as possible.
Not only that, in Pokemon, the first one, they showed when Ash and Misty were talking about Brock apparently talking to some girl about marriage. She eventually says, even in the anime, imagine if we were married, which convolutes that Misty was actually thinking about Ash.
Yeah.
Or mostly in the Japanese one, Brock, but never really disillusioned whatever the possibility is.
Yeah. I don't know. But
it's a lot of twists and turns everywhere.
Yeah, but no, what's it called? That kind of stuff. Like, I'm a huge sucker for romantic animes, shoujo animes, like
Dojins.
Huh?
Dojins.
Yeah. Right now I'm watching Ono Monogatari. Yeah, Ore Monogatari. Oh my god, that anime has some of the biggest feels.
I do not know the English name.
My love story.
There we go. I've actually been watching it recently as well. I've got up to episode 6. I don't know if episode 7 out yet, but
episode 7's out. I think
I have to watch it
because I caught up with the show because I wasn't able to when I was in school. I finally caught up. Oh my god, the feels.
The feels.
Like right now, I can't feel my heartbeat. I cannot feel my heartbeat, but when I'm watching that anime, I can feel something.
You can feel it.
I can feel my heart queef.
Mr. Graff.
Our history teacher from high school, Mr. Graff, who was like the bitterest old man that's there.
But he was moreover interesting at times too.
Yeah,
he has his moments.
He's the coolest guy there, but sometimes he's really bitter, and we make fun of him for it.
But all in all, he was actually a pretty good history teacher before he retired. He beat the knowledge into us very finely to where we got B's and A's on our exams, which is either sad or true. I can still remember some of things, how Abe Lincoln died, how people were going baby boomers and all this shit. He was yelling at us.
Trenchfoot.
Trenchfoot. Oh, right. He showed you those Trenchfoot people, too.
Word of advice, don't be by yourself with a t-shirt that's crazy, because you're going to see something you're not going to forget.
I actually stayed after class once to actually ask them an honest question. When was the White House built?
Yeah.
Who was the first president to be in the White House? It was some president. I cannot remember the name now because...
It was me. I was there. I built it myself.
He built it with his bare hands. Those bare hands turned into claws. But other than our history teacher, it's sort of.
You want to know proof? You want to have proof? Go into the desk of the Oval Office. Right, take the rug out of it. You'll see my name right there. Graff made this.
As I
January 3, 1785. That's way too old. Exactly.
How do you know it was really you? I drew my picture there too.
Little handprint, one human, one demonic.
A footprint that's not even human. It's just some girl. But other than that, back to our original bullshit about chat before we get off topic randomly
again
for the upteenth time of our story of life. Here is when we stopped everyone else from crossing the Anchu Honda Sanchi. I don't know what the fuck I was saying. Thank you.
I didn't want to stop you because the only thing that you reminded me of what you were trying to say in Japanese. The one thing I can actually remember without trying to remember is Wartu Pisu Sancho Hachi, which is Walter P-38, the gun. I know that for fact.
That is your favorite gun of them all, then. The one Lupin III was shooting from his very first episode.
I hate you. I knew you would get that reference.
I got it right. I didn't even know this was a reference. I thought it was just a joke.
Yeah, the gun that he uses is a Walter P-38. So that's how I learned. That's how I learned the Walther in Japanese. What's it called? Yeah, Walther. Yeah, Walther Pisu Sancho Hachi.
And here's what we clarified as soon as the first 10 to 20 minutes of the recording. Flores' obsession with Lupin III. He would marry the weapon. He would marry Lupin himself if he was allowed to.
I have an airsoft of it, by the way. I bought one. Which
apparently has an airsoft of it now. A long time, I guess. Since he was born. He was born with it. It came out with him. They wondered what happened, why he had an airsoft gun. They just couldn't really take it away from him because it was pointed at them the entire time. Telling them to back away and let me see Lupin for the first time.
Oh my god, I remember watching in 2003 when it first appeared on Adult Swim. It was like 11. It was like 12 or 11:30. I remember the time.
I could never stay up that long, but I managed to wake up at 1 o'clock in the morning to see Fully Cooley.
Yeah, no, they always showed it every Saturday.
I know, it's just ridiculous. But
I remember watching it because we had a party and it was the premiere, of Lupin III that night. So like I stayed up just to watch it. I didn't know what it was, and I was
like, "This is fucking awesome."
Yeah, when I was watching it, and the intro begins, they're all what's it called? They're running away from Zenigata, the police officer of the show, or the bad guy of the show, technically. They're running away from him on a jeep in the desert, right near pyramids, and the cool jazz music's playing, and it's like I don't know, it's like Lupin the Third. You hear the bullet. That caught my attention, and ever since then, I watched the show.
Doesn't every gunshot catch the person's attention? Like as a little kid, any gunshot they hear, like, what the hell was that?
Yeah, you're kidding me? And then, because I watched Cowboy Bebop first.
Oh right, the opening song for that.
Tank by Yoko Kanno. Oh my god, I love her. Yeah. Like,
I like the opening. Again, I didn't know she was a man. She was a woman.
Ed?
Yes.
See, those who were confused, he's talking about Edward, the coolest character in Cowboy Bebop.
Again, the name Edward sounds more like a man than a woman.
Edward has the longest name. It was like Edward something Gregorgovich. Quite literally, it was
Latino.
It was Edward, Chinese name, American name, Russian name, the third.
Vortavish.
Yeah, it was like Gregorgovich the third or something like that.
Other than that, we have our record. We would play it for you later on, next time we do our recording, possibly with everybody else. Everybody else was busy. One guy was stuck behind a car. One of them
flaked on us, like always.
It's usual shit for us.
Yeah.
But other than that, the one main topic I would like to finalize on, or possibly figure out how possible it is for One Piece and Naruto. One Piece and Naruto are the longest running series so far that I know of, that have over 700 and 600 something episodes more.
One Piece is still going on. Naruto's over.
I know, but like
technically over.
Technically, the manga is over, but more to the fact of the anime. Well,
how it got to 700 due to popularity. People loved it a lot,
and also a lot of people. Again, spoiler. Everybody enjoyed the fact in the movie Naruto finally got with Hinata.
We got busy with Hinata and made Little Bluto. Or whatever the hell
Lightning.
his name is.
His name's Lightning for some reason. I don't know why.
Lightning. What the hell's his name? I thought it was Bolt.
My bad. Cool. Something else. His name is Bolt, but I couldn't understand why the hell did he name his child Bolt.